We are back, and today we've come to talk about consistency.
Yes. So, as you know, consistency is the act of doing something over and over again, no matter how boring it is over time.
Yes. I'm sure you guys have heard about it online. A lot of people are saying, you must be consistent. Please be consistent. There's a reason they keep telling you that. Okay, there's a reason they keep telling us that. Because apparently it seems to work. Okay? But now consistency goes both ways. That's what people don't tell you. A lot of people talk about consistency, like the pros, like you're just being told to be consistent. So maybe you're there just thinking, it's in everything that I'm doing. So you keep being consistent. So today we're going to give you like advantages, like the pros and cons of consistency. And it can apply in your life, personal life, at your workplace, in your businesses, in your relationships, in everything. Okay? Just know consistency plays a huge role because even the earth rotates consistently. If it stops, we all know what will happen. Do we? What would happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, gravity is consistent for a reason. Okay? The sun rises consistently. If it doesn't rise, we are doomed.
Mm.
It becomes hell on earth. It becomes forever dark. Forever dark. Right? Yes. So,
The same way we wake up every morning. Consistency.
yeah. So the same consistency the sun has, the earth has, that gravity has, is the
That we
same,
have.
is the one that you should apply. For instance, maybe in your business, in your career, in whatever it is that you're embarking on, whatever journey, whatever decision you've made in your life. Okay. But also remember, when you put a lot of consistency in negative things, you'll just find yourself in the other end, like the extreme of, vitu mbaya mbaya.
Because it's also being consistent.
Yeah. For
So you
example,
should be
yeah.
keen on what you're being consistent on.
Yeah. For example, you pick a bad habit and you're consistent about it. For example, being lazy. So the first day you wake up, there's nothing you're doing. Second day, same thing. Third day, same thing. What do you think will happen after 100 days or after 1 year? You'll have adopted a very horrible mindset. Nothing will have improved in your life. So it is right if we say don't expect anything. Yeah?
Yes.
So let's start with the first advantage of being consistent with whatever it is that you choose to do.
Yes. For example, when you have a company, you keep on giving the same product to people and it's something good, so people rely on you.
Yes.
That's being consistent.
Yes, because now when you're consistent, clients sort of start trusting your products, okay? And that way they start recommending your products to other people. But it takes time. It takes you being consistent for clients to start
By
trusting you and
by
buying from
producing
you.
something that's good.
Yes, good quality, something that you've worked on.
Yes.
Yeah, unless you have just sheer luck and then you just happen to sell. Huh? I don't know. The first advantage is when you're consistent about something, then you get to the finish line. You can see the end. Unlike someone who starts on something and they're not consistent, so they'll never know what was supposed to happen in the end. They don't
What's
know.
on the other side?
Yeah, they don't know what's on the other side. They don't know if they would have made it. Okay? So that's one of the advantages of being consistent. Okay? A disadvantage I can give you is consistency can be boring. Kama mimi, sometimes I find it very it can be boring, and you're like tired, and you're wondering, guy, I have to do the same thing again and again and again. And this looks like you're fighting yourself, because you feel you're low, you're tired, but now, because you have to be consistent, you have to do that thing. Okay? So that's you fighting you. The lazy you fighting the you that wants to become better. Okay? The lazy you is fighting the you that wants to grow. Yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're building something, if you keep on being consistent, it becomes a strong habit.
Yes.
That's a positive.
Yeah, it's an advantage, because now it means you didn't listen, like you didn't sleep, you didn't.
That's being disciplined.
You decided now, this is it. Because believe me, it's not easy. Being consistent is not easy.
It's not.
You've tried it. For example, you decide that you'll be reading a book, like a page every day. Hey, there are days you'll just feel like, I'm not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like okay, sometimes if you skip 1 day, 2 days, it's okay. It's all right, right? That's normal, okay? But don't skip so many days, like so many times. For example, if you start going to the gym, if you go the first day, of course, there's no difference. You won't see any difference. If you expect to see a difference, you people will fight. You and the gym instructor, you guys will fight. Because now you can't see the difference. Even in the next 2 days, 1 week, you won't see any difference. But now, Ebu try and go for like 100 days or even 6 months or even give it a year. That's when you can see, what you can see the results of your consistency. The same applies for your businesses, dieting, investing, building finances, building wealth. It applies. If you're not consistent, imagine you'll not grow. And being consistency works hand in hand with patience and time. Yeah? You have to be very patient, consistent and patient at the same time. Like the example I've given you, if you go to the gym, you have to be patient. For you to see results, you have to be patient. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you're too quick, you will give up. If you want fast results, then I think you're doing all of it wrong. Yeah, you're doing things wrong if you expect fast results. These things, the nice things take time. Okay?
Yes. Another advantage is, for example, you're aiming to finish building your website. The more and more you become consistent, the easier it is. No.
You become a master at that.
As in, the less time you have to finish.
Pardon? I didn't get that. As in unamaanisha? If you...
The lesser and lesser.
Or the more consistent you are, the lesser time it will take for you to get to the finish line. That's what. Yeah. Because if you keep postponing, if you keep skipping so many days, how are you? Of course, it will take you longer to get to the finish line, right? Yeah. So the more consistent you are,
the more and more you'll make progress.
Yes, the faster you'll get to the finish line. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, as I said, if you're being consistent in the wrong things, you'll get to the finish line of that wrong thing. Yeah. You've not seen people out here consistent, wanafanya vitu za maajabu. Yani you're just on the wrong path and you're giving it your all. You've not seen those people. They're there. Some are doing it consciously, others are doing it unconsciously. Okay? The difference is there even a difference? Yeah, there's a difference.
There's a difference.
But there's people also who don't know if they're on the wrong path or they're being consistent about
Or
the
they
wrong
do
thing.
something.
So the moment you realize you're on the wrong, you're being consistent or about the wrong thing, you can always retract. Okay? Because consistency at the end of whatever it is that you're doing, there's consequences. There's consequences. So being, whatever I wanted to say has disappeared. Yeah, it has disappeared. Also, consistency. Let's say you're learning a new skill, right? Right? Let's say you're learning a new skill. When you decide to be consistent, it's easier for you to be able to master that skill.
Yes.
Because you'll be doing that thing several times.
It
Okay?
improves your skills.
Yeah, your skills improve. Because you're doing it today, tomorrow. Hi, Optimistic. How are you?
Hi.
Huh? We are doing great. We are talking about consistency, and we can see you're a very consistent follower. I hope you have subscribed to our channel. I hope you have subscribed. So, as I was saying, being consistent improves your skills. Okay? You become better. Okay? If you're learning something new, if you're starting something new, you become better in time. Okay? You become a master. And like if you start today and then you just let it go. There's people who get bored very easily, by the way.
Yes.
You know, when it comes to that fighting themselves, they lose. Yeah.
But
Because as I said, you're fighting yourself.
yes.
You know, two beings within yourself. So you have to listen. You choose which voice to listen to.
But
Right?
yes. But the good thing is consistency reduces laziness. It adds oh my god. It improves your productivity. Yes.
Yes, and also when it improves your productivity, it gives you long-term results. Okay? Only when you're consistent, that's when you can see results. You can be able to tell. You know? When you do something long-term. Short-term can give you the wrong results. You might think you're doing the right thing, but when you do something like once, twice, or 3 times, you can get the wrong result. Okay, so you have to give it time. As I said, time, you have to be patient, and you have to be very, very,
Very,
very,
very oh my god.
what are we talking about? Huh? You have to be very, very consistent. Look at this girl, she has forgotten what we are talking about. Very, very, we are sleeping in class.
No.
Yeah, so if you are not consistent, it's just the same as not starting. Because I don't see why you started in the first place, right? There's no reason for starting if you know you won't be consistent in whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you know you won't be consistent, leave it alone. Yeah, spare yourself. Spare yourself, okay? Unless it's the wrong kind of consistency, okay? Yeah,
Yes.
do you know even habits? You can be consistent in good habits and in bad habits. Okay? You can be very consistent even in a very bad business. And
Yeah.
you're giving it everything. And it's a bad business. You're being consistent in the wrong thing. Okay?
Yes, today
Yeah.
the lights were on 24/7.
Oh, yeah, KPLC, they did that thing of telling us we deserve better. Yeah, so even yesterday it was only that time. It was only that time that we didn't have electricity, you know.
Huh?
Yeah. They are consistent. The days in which we have electricity are more than the days we don't have electricity.
Yeah,
Right?
yes.
So another thing is when you're consistent, it makes your progress easier to measure. Okay?
Yes.
When you want to see how far you've come, when you're consistent, that's the only way you can be able to see. If you're not, what's there to see anyway? If you're not consistent, there's nothing. There's no result, because you left it at that. As you said, like you go to the gym one day. So how can you measure what has happened within a day? You can't. But over time, you can be able to tell the difference. You can be able to measure and see if it's helping, if it's moving in the direction that you want it to move. Okay? Yeah, you guys are welcome in Kenya. Come to Kenya.
Yes. You're
Yes.
welcome.
You're welcome. Kenya is a very beautiful place. We are very, very, very consistent with our... We are very nice people. Yes. So thank you for watching from wherever you are, and welcome to our live. We hope you enjoy. Interact with us on the comment section. You can, on the live, whatever.
Yes. Yes.
So another advantage of being consistent.
Yes.
You see, I'm sure you've met people who like procrastinating. They procrastinate every time. They keep postponing stuff. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. No.
Yes.
You
It
know?
reduces procrastination.
Yeah. Because now, when you're consistent, you're actually taking action. Okay? Right?
Yes.
Yes. So consistency beats procrastination 100%. You'll never, once you get used to it, you'll never find
it
it.
becomes a strong habit, as
Yes.
you said earlier.
Yes. It beats procrastination and it also beats laziness.
Laziness.
You'll never find someone who's consistent and lazy. But you'll find someone who's consistent and they're doing the wrong thing.
Yes.
But you can be consistent in procrastinating and you can be consistent in laziness. Guy, yes. You find someone very, very consistent. Every day they are lazy. They are building. But now you see that's on the negative side, as I was saying. That's on the negative side. Yeah?
Yes.
So,
Also, another thing, while you're building your business, let's say you're selling a product, people rely on the product. Yes, that builds you a strong reputation.
yeah, your name. When you're more consistent, it builds your brand, your name.
Yes.
Okay? And it also helps you have like a very good reputation. Okay? People will have very nice things to say about you. People we know, they can rely on you just because you're consistent in whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a business, you deal with products, you deal with services. Consistency will get you to higher places, better places, more than anything. To the moon.
Yes.
Consistency will take you to the moon. Okay? Yeah. I feel like even sometimes consistency can go hand in hand with being persistent. When you're persistent consistently, it can take you places.
Yes.
Yeah. In Kikuyu they say agiginyani neome newatagira agiginyani watagira what?
Unapata kitu nzuri.
Yes.
You grab something that's
yes, you get me. Okay.
You succeed at the end by being consistent.
Yes, you'll get something. Whether you're consistent in doing shorter things or you're being consistent doing nice things, whatever it is, there's something you'll get at the end. in
Yes,
the
there's
in
always
the
a
end,
result
there's something you'll get
waiting for you.
waiting for you.
We don't know what
We
it
just
is.
hope you're ready for whatever is at the end. Okay? Yeah.
Just be
So,
mindful.
yeah. Another thing is consistency creates stability in something like your work and even personal life. Okay? For example, as we were mentioning, if you
While you
decide you
wake
want to
up,
do dieting, exercising, and stuff like that, you can't say you're dieting for one day. You can say you're exercising at now it's 2026. I'll exercise on February 5th, and that's it. Until next year, February 5th. And then mid-year, end of July, I'll eat healthy meals. And then for the rest of the year, you're consistent with bad behaviors.
also consistency with discipline.
Yes.
Yes, you're being consistent by going to the gym, but you're not being disciplined with what you're eating.
Yeah. Yeah. So, ndio tulikuwa tunasema consistency works both ways.
Yes.
The negative and the positive. The choice is yours, whichever side you want to lean on. If you want to lean on the positive side, if you
Your
want to lean,
choice.
on the negative side, it's your choice. You get to decide where you want to lean. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, you decide where you want to lean, if it's east, west, north, south.
It's yours.
Yeah. Now let's talk about several disadvantages of being consistent. Okay, you might find yourself leaning so much on one thing, and maybe if it's a wrong, if it's the wrong thing, you see now that's a problem. Like for example, a career, you're being consistent in the wrong career. You might find yourself wasting a lot of time and energy in doing all the wrong things. You've also seen people being consistent in the wrong relationships.
Yes.
You know you're not supposed to be with someone, but
Yet
you're
you
doing
keep on.
everything right to try and make it work, and you know deep down it won't work. So is it wrong if I call you like you're forcing issues consistently? This is the person who's forcing issues consistently. Yeah? Yeah. And whatever is waiting for you at the end, imagine you'll find it. You'll find it.
True.
Okay? So consistency limits creativity. Because once you focus on one thing now, it's like sort of you put your mind to it. You're no
Yes.
longer being creative. Like when you're building like an app. When you're being consistent and you're focused on that thing, it limits you from thinking about other things, from creating or building other things until you're done. You can't really do like 5-10 things all at once. So being consistent will limit you somehow, will sort of, it narrows your
Narrows down your network.
creativity. It narrows your creativity.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it forces you to your zile ni plums. Okay. It forces. Huh? Okay. Oh my God. Another thing with another downside of being consistent is that you risk burnout. As we mentioned earlier, you can easily get bored because you're doing the same thing every now and then. And the problem with us humans, we get bored so easily. We want excitement. Consistency doesn't come with excitement because it means you're doing the same thing over and over again. Over and over again. And because there's no excitement over there, there's risk of burnout. Okay? But you should not let that, the boredom and the burnout, and the lack of creativity break you or cause you to stop, right? Yes. You should never, like, it shouldn't cause you to stop whatever it is that you're doing. Me, I've tried being consistent, and on a personal level, I can tell you it's true, it's not easy. You have to, ni lazima ujitume. You have to convince yourself it's for your own betterment. Like, if I don't do this, this and this will happen. You have to have that meeting with yourself. You have to also know what it is that you want. Because if you don't know what you want, then what's even the point of being consistent? What are you being consistent about? You don't know what it is that you want. But once you know what you want, you know what you don't want, then it's easier for you to even focus. Okay? You'll be able to focus on whatever it is that you want to build. If it's a business, you have to be consistent. Okay? Business, for that business to grow, there must be consistency. For that relationship of yours to grow, there must be consistency. You know? I don't know, unless the only thing I know that works once is the lottery. But for you even to try and win the lottery, you have to
be consistent in
in Kikuyu they
competing,
say godha. In godhaing, for you to, you become consistent in such things. Otherwise, if you do something once, unless you're lucky, that day you just like uko na tu bahati. I don't know. That's your day. But now you see, you can't think like every day is like that. Every good thing needs consistency. Okay? Think of consistency like building muscle. It can't be built in one day. It needs time. You need to take your time. Okay? You need to give it time. You need to have to do it concurrently. Every day. Okay, not every. If it's a business, every day. It depends, whatever it is. You can give yourself breaks, 1 day, 2 days, but after that, go back to your pattern. Okay? Be consistent until it becomes a habit. That at one day, you can, if you break your habit or your consistency, you feel odd. Okay? But I'm not saying in the short day things like drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. No, I don't mean such things. I mean positive things. Okay? Be consistent in things that grow you as an individual, in things that grow you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Be consistent.
Yes.
Things that make you a better person.
Yes, because consistency builds trust. And we as humans, we rely so much on patterns.
Actually, that's the only way you get to know someone, when you study someone's patterns.
That's
Okay.
how you start networking. By the end,
Yeah, I'll check your habits. And for me to see your habit, I'll know this is something that you've taken your time. This is not the first time you're doing this.
yes.
For it to become a habit, you've been doing this for quite some time. Right? So it also helps build relationships. As you were saying, it helps building trust or even breaking trust.
Yes.
Yes, because if you're consistent in some weird behaviors,
Yes.
who wants to hang out with you? I know you're going downhill. You are bound to crash at a point. I don't want to see you crash. Let me stay uphill. I'll see the flames from over there when you crash. Yeah, so it helps when it comes to building trust, whether it's in relationships, in companies, and employees, stuff like that. Yeah.
Also, it compounds in interest on financial.
In everything, in every aspect, by the way. Yeah. Compounding works over time. Consistency works with time. Yeah, like the three of them, they have to go together. Okay? Like, for example, let's talk about investing. Let's say you're investing. Okay?
You have to be consistent.
You have to be consistent with investing. If you're putting money aside, for example, let's say you're putting money in a money market fund, you have to be consistent. It's not that you just take a huge chunk of money, or you decide I have 5,000 shillings and you just deposit once. No. You have to be consistent. Okay? It helps with the growth. Okay? It helps with the compounding. And that's where even time comes in. You have to be patient. So, consistency, compounding, patience, they all work together. Yes.
And they stack up and become surprisingly large.
Yeah. Leave alone everything. Let's even talk about money. Imagine you're being consistent about saving and investing, and you're patient. You're not withdrawing that money. And this money is compounding. After some time, you'll have massive amounts of money. Okay? Yeah. Sasa wewe ndio utakuwa on the winning side. When the ones who couldn't do the consistency, sasa they'll befriend you so you can give them some cash. Yeah? I think if you're not consistent, it's time you start being consistent. It doesn't have to be in massive things. You can start in baby steps. Kidogo kidogo to small things. You know? If it's, for example, if you're building an emergency fund, just small, 500, 200, 100 shillings, be consistent in those small efforts, they add up to become huge efforts. Yes. And in no time, you reap what you sow. If you're not consistent, okay? But the only time I will tell you not to be consistent, okay, our meat is ready. Yes. We were making chicken broth. Sorry for that noise. You know, people have to take soup. Why are you laughing? We're very serious here. So, yeah. So, consistency when adds up and becomes great. If you start doing drugs, for example, so today you start, there's a trial level. And then after some time, you're like, okay, I've tried it once. I can try it again. It didn't do me any harm, you know. You try it again. At that time, you go to some friend's place, and then there, you know, you try it again. And then now, those small habits, they keep compounding. Okay? That's why I said compounding works both ways. Whether you're doing something shode or you're doing something great, compounding works both ways. If one person decides to compound when it comes to saving and investing, and the other person decides to compound when it comes to partying,
Yes.
remember that the lady who was asked, do you party? She said, I don't party. I'm not a para. If you decide to party and, you know, enjoy life and spend all the money that comes your way, be ready, okay? Because it will start like that. Every weekend you're out. Every weekend you're drinking. Every weekend you're spending. You're not making any money. You're the people who wait and wait. You know, weekend itafika lini. know that is also compounding. Okay? If you invest in friendships, that is compounding. If you put money aside, that is compounding. If you're farming, that's compounding. And then at the end of the day, everyone sows whatever it is that they. Yes.
So,
After some time, whatever it is that you are consistent with pays you. Okay? You decide, you get to decide which end favors you. So?
and remember, consistency is not it's not built by motivating yourself. It's by being disciplined.
Hey, motivation. Kwanza nowadays people are like, oh, it's motivational quotes. You know, if you motivate yourself and you're not doing anything about it, my friend.
The next day, the next day, what if you don't have the Wi-Fi to listen to a motivation podcast?
Listening to a motivation quote is the same as reading a book and you don't practice what you've read. You just read just to pass time and just to tell people you read a book. It's the same as people who say, I invest every day. Every month I invest. I put aside 5,000 Kenya shillings, and then something small comes up. You're going out with friends. You withdraw the same 5,000 that you invested. What are you doing?
You're not being disciplined by not removing the money.
You're cunning yourself. You're a hare. Yes, you're cunning yourself because now you're investing, right? And then after 3 days, 4 days, your friends plan some trip somewhere. You can't miss out. The same money you invested, you go and withdraw.
A trip to Maldives.
So as much as you're being consistent with something, it cancels each other. You're consistent to deposit and you're consistent at withdrawing. So you're not going anywhere anyway. So you're just stuck. But when people are asked who invests, who deposits money, you will raise your hand. And the same place they're asked, so who spends their money? You should also raise your hand because you're a culprit. You're a culprit there. You're your own criminal. You're stealing from yourself. You're stealing from your own future.
True.
Right? Consistency is very important, guys. Okay? Yeah. Whatever you feed your mind, whatever you're consistent feeding your mind, you'll reap that eventually. Okay? If you're consistent when it's just like surrounding yourself. The people you surround yourself with really matter. Ask yourself, what is the byproduct? This thing that I'm doing, this thing that I keep doing every day, these people I keep talking to every day, these people I surround myself every day, this habit I keep doing every day.
The habit mechanism, it's psychological.
Yes. And then ask yourself, at the end of all this, in the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, if I continue with this habit, if I'm consistent with hanging out with this kind of friends, if I'm consistent with spending all the money that I have spared, if I'm consistent with, at the end of 5 years, 10 years, where will you be? Those are the questions you need to be asking yourself. That place you will be, will you be happy about it? Will you be proud?
Yeah.
Will you want someone else? Would you advise someone else to follow your footsteps? So I guess the kind of answer you get after asking yourself those questions, now that tells you a lot. Okay? So there's also not choosing not to be consistent in anything. But how? I feel like you just have to be consistent in something. Even choosing to go to work every day is being consistent. You choose to go to work every day. The same way you choose to go to school every day. You can decide, I don't want to go to school anymore. You've broken that pattern. And there's consequences to that. Right? You can choose, I don't want to go to work anymore. There's consequences to that because you've broken that pattern. You've broken the consistency. Okay? But you go to school, you finish school, all that education compounds. Right? Yeah. Well, I don't know what you think about that, but I'd love to know in the comment section. Let me know what it is that you're working on. Let me know what it is that you're consistent about. Let me know a habit that almost broke you because you were consistent and you didn't even know. Yeah. And if you'd like to understand consistency further, I wouldn't mind. You can reach out on the comment section and we will respond. Yeah. So if you watched yesterday's live, I was talking about how we quit TikTok.
Yes.
Because now we had gotten to a point, it was
We
a
were
bad
too
habit. We were too consistent in something that, as I said, had no ROI. There was no returns in any way. It was just taking our time. You know, it would ruin your mood within a fraction of a second. So I was consistent in the wrong thing. Okay? I was spending a lot of time in the wrong thing. Time that I'll never get back. So I chose to stop. I'd rather be consistent in something totally different. Not that. That's how. So share with us whatever experience you've had, whether good or bad. Let's talk about it. Yeah?
Okay, if you watched till this part, leave a comment saying consistent. Be consistent. Okay?
Well, guys, I think that's it for today. I don't know when we'll do another live, but we hope it's soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We are also trying to be very consistent.
Consistent,
Yeah, because we got to a point we decided now, since Sasa we are not doing TikTok anymore, you know,
Let's
of course
be
you have to
productive.
have something that replaces that void, yeah? Because that was a lot of time we were giving in, but mostly in the evening.
Yes.
So we've decided to
become alive, to talk to you guys.
Yeah, and even if we are not live, we'll be, support our channel. You can subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah, subscribe to our channel. Like, recommend our videos. That will really, really help
Yes.
in a great way. And it will also help you see more of us. You'll see us more frequently.
Yes.
Yes. I hope we are not doing show-day work. Well, we are very, very, this live thing, we've not done it for so long. Like this is the third time, yeah. So
it's not bad.
No kogeria mani. And as we were talking, about consistency, we are trying so much to be consistent about this. And I believe at the end of the day, I don't know how long it will take, but
we pray on being consistent.
Yeah, and we expect great things at the end.
Yes, results.
Yeah, great results. We expect to learn along the way.
Yes, alongside you.
Yeah. And within no time, we will become better. You can't, of course, day one, you're terrible. Day two, you're mildly, day three, you go on becoming better.
Improving your skills.
Yeah,
as you said earlier.
Yeah. So I'm sure by the time we are reaching like the 100 time we are doing like a live, I think tutakuwa tuko poa, tutakuwa tumeiva. We'll be ripe.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, so consistency doesn't just apply to you guys, even to us. We
As the content creators, we
Yeah.
have to be.
Yeah, we are trying to curb the bad kind of consistency. You know, we are trying to be inconsistent when it comes to negative things, and we're trying to be more consistent when it comes to things that grow us as individuals, as a human being. You know, yes, and yeah, we are. The sky is a limit. Okay, we are moving. We want to go above the sky. The
Yes.
sky is no longer the limit.
Space. We want
Yeah.
to go to space.
Yeah, we want to go to space.
We want to see what's out there.
Yes, that's how consistent. That's how consistent we want to be. I think I'm even tired now. Okay. Well, I hope
That's it
that's
for
it.
today.
Yes.
Thank you for joining in.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Hopefully tomorrow, by
Yes.
God's grace. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.